Safety car. I think we all know what it is, but did you know that in Formula 1, safety car appeared only 30 years ago officially? So I thought it would be an amazing idea to test every single safety car and see which one is the fastest. Starting off with this, the Porsche 914 during the 1973 Canadian Grand Prix. Now you may ask, 1973 wasn't 30 years ago, and you're right, it wasn't, but it wasn't a safety car back then. Back then, it was called the official race neutralizing car, which is basically the same thing, but back then there was no such thing as safety car, and this neutralizing car would only come out during a very specific situations. So let's take this thing for a little outlap and see how it drives. One thing I can instantly say that this car is not fast. The 115 horsepower is super weak. I mean, even though this car weighs only 950 kilos, something like that, it's just not enough power. Yeah, this thing does not want to go fast. I mean, I'm doing 165 and this is really slow to months. I mean, when you think about it, like Formula 1 cars, they're doing like 300 down the straight and I'm barely hitting I'm not even hitting 180. And it also doesn't have the best brakes, but I mean, you would kind of expect this from a 1973 Porsche car, which, I mean, obviously it probably has like drum brakes or something like that, so which is not the fastest thing on earth. Now going into the Della Roggia chicane, I mean, it brakes fairly decent actually, break that 100-meter board, and it slowed down in time, so it's not the worst on the brakes actually. But now let's test the cornering. I mean, going to the Lesmo corner section, oh, the understeer is quite big. And even though like it seems like the car handles pretty well, I mean, I am carrying only around 100 kilometers per hour in these corners, which is not that fast at all. It feels fast because this car goes like 180 on the straight, but if you compare it to a faster car, like even like a sports car or like even a Formula 1 car, this is turtle speed. It is very slow. And again, like going on the back straight, I mean, look at this, like we're about to hit 170, and because of that you can actually brake quite late in this thing, which I guess is not so bad, but again, it doesn't have enough power. And this, as a safety car, was probably a very slow experience driving behind it. But let's begin the outlap, I guess, and let's see what time we can set in this thing. Just sliding a little bit on the exit. We should be fine. Okay, let's see. Come on, go. Let's take the widest line possible to maximize the speed, because we're gonna need all of it. Oh, we're going, okay, I'm gonna brake at around 150 board. Oh, this is a bit too bad on the brakes. Oh, okay, not the best lap. Okay, I guess we're gonna go again. Okay, don't brake after 150, brake at exact 150. Lesson learned. Okay, well, I guess we're having another outlap. Man, this thing understeers like a lot. It's kind of okay, like on it. Oh no, we crashed. Okay, so this thing on entry, you can slide quite a lot, but it then just understeers when you're about to exit the corner, which is not ideal. Well, I guess we're just skipping instantly to the end of the lap, I guess. It wheel spins actually. I didn't expect for this car to wheel spin in the first gear on launch. Let's try again, and hopefully this time won't crash. Oh no, oh, why does it not brake? What do you mean? I braked last time at the same place and now this time it didn't stop. Am I just not applying enough brake pressure? Fine, I guess I'm gonna have to smash the brake pedal like crazy. I'm sorry, Logitech pedals, you're gonna suffer a little bit. Okay, we braked on time finally. Let's go. Oh, little drift. It's fine, we're still going. Oh, that was absolutely disgusting. How did this thing oversteer? It has so little power. I guess it's the tires, but oh, that was so weird. I was doing 60. Like I just smashed the throttle to the max because I did not expect for it to wheel spin so much and like actually drift. Okay, now going to the Della Roggia chicane. I'm gonna brake at 100. Okay, this... If I smash the throttle quite hard enough... Oh my god, why does this thing all of a sudden sliding so much? If I smash the brake pedal quite a lot, this thing actually slows down pretty well. Okay, Lesmo 1. That's fairly decent, I would say. Nice, taking a lot of curb on the entry and on the exit. Minimizing the angles or maximizing. I don't know. Not good at geometry. It's one of these things. Oh, that's a really nice. Like, you can slide with this car so much. I'm full throttle. I'm barely like accelerating in this car. It does go pretty well over the curbs, I gotta say that. Come on, turn. Oh man, this does not want to accelerate so bad. Okay, we're about to finish the first lap, and I think we can still do better. I'm gonna do another lap. I definitely lost quite a lot of time with the slides, but it's a 246.2. That is super slow. That is what, like a modern Formula 1 car is doing 120s? Even lower? I don't remember actually. But I mean, this thing is slow. It's like twice as slow as a modern Formula 1 car. Not the best braking point on entry, but okay, just don't wheel spin too much. Nice, kind of. Okay, I mean, we didn't lose too much time. I think we're fine. Man, I released the brake a little bit, but we're 1.7 seconds up on our delta, which is pretty good. I still lost quite a lot of time on this second chicane. I braked a little bit too early, I think, and then I released the brake, and then it became a bit of a awful entry. Okay, get the throttle pretty well on. I don't think I was early enough on the throttle. I think I lost some speed on the exit. But this does look better. Now into that scary chicane, you can actually brake really late up here. I'm 3.6 seconds on our up on my delta. How's that possible? Okay, well, that doesn't make sense, but fine. I don't think I'm going to gain like 3 seconds now and go under 240, but somewhat close to 240 I think is possible. Okay, the understeer is crazy, but come on, let's keep the throttle fully pinned to the bottom. Get a good exit. I'm actually gonna go down the inside to minimize the travel distance to the finish line. And it's a 242.7. Yeah, I did lose a couple tenths in the last sector, which is not here, but I think if you're like, if I gave it a bit more laps, I could definitely get this maybe like into 39s, possibly. I mean, I'm not the fastest sim racer, so yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make this thing almost like a series where I'm gonna try and drive every single safety car that exists, and eventually we will see which one is the fastest.